There we go. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is not Minecraft. This is not my usual forte. No, we are playing Valheim, my friends. It's not a new game, but it is a great game. If you guys haven't seen my little introductory clip, it's a very short 2-minute video. Go and give that a look. It tells you a good bit of what you need to know. If you already know the game and you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome and thank you. We need to nail a superhero landing right now. Boom. I feel like that was like a 6 out of 10. It was solid, it was okay, but it wasn't great. This is Hugin, our guide, our only source of communication, until very late in the game at least. And he tells us about these stones, about this Stonehenge here. These signify all of the bosses in Valheim, and this is the first one that I'm hoping to fight in this video still. We need to look at this Vegvisir. It's going to show us where the boss battle arena, where the boss spawn site is. Now that's not the only one in the game, but it is the closest. Before we get to it though, hi and welcome. These are the meadows, the starting biome of Valheim, and this game is very much like most other survival games. You gotta start by punching a tree and collecting some wood. Now thankfully, it doesn't do any damage to you in Valheim like it would in Ark. And there's the ocean. Yeah, it's not bad. I like being close to the ocean. Makes it easy, because a lot of the travel in this game is gonna have to happen by boat. Let's see, open up our inventory, which also gives us our crafting menu. We don't even have enough wood for a wooden club yet. Hugin, what do you have to say? Most items can be crafted. We need wood and stone. Grayling. These guys are like your... They're not really the goblins. There are actual goblins a bit later in the game. But they're your first kind of enemies that you encounter that aren't just normal animals. Flint. We're gonna need some flint. Let's grab that. I do have increased rates on this, and I'll pop up my world settings for you guys in editing. I've got increased rates. I can take things through portals. These are just the ways that I like to play the game. Settings that they have thankfully added, because the rest kind of just felt like a lot of fluff that had no real impact on the game other than making it take longer to do things. And you know, if you want to make regular YouTube videos, it sucks if things take a really long time to do. So those are the settings I've gone with for now, and hopefully we see if it works. If you guys have any comments or feedback regarding those settings, obviously leave them down below and I'll have a look at it before the next video comes out. Big stones. Ooh, I like these. This looks like a nice spot. Yeah. These stones, if I'm not mistaken, are not breakable by anything in the game. I think they're a remnant of a past feature that was intended but never implemented. So if you really do want to build a base, those are very good starting points, because they are foundational, they can't break, they can't be knocked over. Good way to start your defenses. Where is this portal? Oh, I've run past it. Need to go this way. I haven't seen any berries yet, or mushrooms. There's a boar. I mean, I can eat a boar. Food in this game is very important. It determines your health and your stamina stats. Better food gives you better stats, obviously, but in the early game, like what we're in, you don't get a wide variety of food options, I'm afraid. Let's see. Oh, mushrooms, finally. Something that gives me some stuff. And Hugin, we're gonna see a lot of him in the first episode or so, as he gives us the basic rundown of the game. Let's go ahead and eat a mushroom. And that gave us 15 additional health and 15 additional stamina, which is very welcome. These... nope, I don't have the stamina to jump up there yet. Let's sometimes have stuff in them, but not this one. Alas. There it is. There's his summoning stone. Eikthyrs summon. Ooh, I like this. This is actually a very good area to fight Eikthyr in. Open space, lots of space to run around and dodge and avoid his attacks from. I like that. I'm happy with that. Okay, I've had him in the middle of the ocean before, and that just sucked to fight him in the water. Yes, I have. Let's read the runestone. This runestone at every boss terminal with a little statue dedicated to the boss will tell us what we need to sacrifice to summon the boss on their altar. So for Eikthyr, we need to hunt his kin. Eikthyr is a giant electrical, lightning, thunder, elk, deer creature thing. So we need to hunt deer. I'm not ready to hunt deer just yet, but I do see berries. That's a second food. You can stack food, but you cannot stack the same types of food. And you can only stack up to 3 types at a time, so you can come up with kind of interesting combinations of food. For now, the berry is going to give us more stamina than health, where the mushroom gave us an even distribution of both. Which for the early game is okay, because we want to run around a lot, I'm thinking. Okay, so if this is the boss terminal, we don't want to set up our base camp too far from it. Obviously not right next to it, because whatever we build might inevitably get destroyed by the boss battle itself. And I do want to spend a little bit of time. I enjoy building in general, and I'm not very good at Valheim building. Ooh, some bones. Just yet. So I want to spend time in this series, and I want to practice my building. Which means I have to build something. It's a self-imposed rule. At every boss fight area, I need to build a little house and or manor. I may not live in all of them indefinitely, because I really do not want to live in the swamp. Swamp sucks to live in. And it's always so gloomy and rainy and depressive in there. Nah. But I am gonna force myself. I have to build something in each of the biomes in this series before I am allowed to fight that boss. Let's have a look. We can make some things. We're gonna need a hammer to craft stuff. And I can afford to also make a stone axe, which is our first weapon and kind of our first resource gathering tool. And Hugin has a lot to say today. Okay, Hugin, I hear ya. But what I'm really interested in are those boar over there. Yeah, I want to fight these boar. I want to gather some of their resources. So I'm not very strong yet. Boar hurt. Okay, let's try not to anger them all at the same time. Because boar, unlike deer, will actually attack you if you get too close. They will flee, kind of, but they'll come around and they'll fight you. Whereas deer will just run away from you indefinitely. And they will inevitably have more stamina, at the very least, than you, the player. I think there's only the one left. Let's go get him. Hi buddy, I'm sorry, I've killed your whole family. Thank you. So that gave us leather scraps and boar meat. We can't eat the raw boar meat, but once we cook it, that's going to be really good for some early game health. Your vegetables tend to give you more stamina, and your meat tends to give you more health, so that's kind of a summary, a very basic summary of it. Okay, I think I'm wandering too far from the spawn area. I want to be relatively close to it. So maybe here, where we hunted our boar. We don't have the ability to sculpt the ground just yet. We do get that once we get the pick and the hoe, which both come after defeating Eikthyr. Which means we have to kind of work around the terrain at first, but I'm alright doing that. I think Yeah, let's build it here on top of this hill and we'll sculpt it and work around with it. I'm gonna need a lot of resources though, so I think let's start by just building a very tiny little thing. Actually wonder, we might be able to build a crafting table inside of that. As long as it's covered from the sky, they tend to work fine. Man, I can't wait for better stamina. Let's see. Crafting table, I need more wood first. That can be organized. Chop down these little saplings first. They take a couple of hits, but they're a lot quicker to chop down than the big trees. Come here, you wooden gremlin. There we go. And they will drop resin, which is an important resource eventually. Though you're gonna, inevitably, from the early game, you're gonna end up with a lot more resin than you're gonna need. So don't worry about it. Don't go out of your way to collect it. That's what I mean. Okay, we probably have enough wood now. So let's come over here. There's another little gremlin over there. Yes, Hugin, I see you're here. Let me just deal with this guy. I don't want to hit my crafting table. Alright. At the crafting table, you can repair tools made from it. Hugin, what do you have to say? I can make complex items and building things from it. Okay. I hear ya. We can make some pants. It's not better armor, but we're currently not wearing any pants. Maybe we should make pants. I feel like it's probably a waste of early game resources. We can make a better axe. We can make a better weapon. The flint knife is a very good early game weapon. And I even have enough resources to make a shield. Oh, I should have chosen a style. Oh well. And Hugin, you're gonna tell me about a shield now, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, okay. There you go. Punching bag. Alright, we've got our crafting table down. That means we can repair our tools. We've got a flint knife that we can use to fight. That's fantastic. Flint knife's gonna be my early game weapon until I get to bronze, copper. So it's worthwhile using it and just leveling up your skills in it a little bit. Here's another rundown old shack. Wonder if they have anything inside for us. No bees, no chests, nope, not a thing. There you are, sir. Now the knife compared to the axe does deal less damage, but it's a lot quicker to attack, so you can keep your enemy kind of stunned and at arm's length with it. More mushrooms, yay! Okay, that is Black Forest with the different tree type. And it is going to have much stronger enemies, which I'm not too keen on dealing with right now. So, let's stay out of the Black Forest. I need to gather a good bit of resources so that we can build a little starter shack for ourselves here on the hill. So I'm gonna pull out my axe and we're just gonna chop some trees. It's gonna take me a while, so I'll probably see you guys on the other end of all of that resource gathering. I'll bring you back if something interesting happens, but I'm hoping not. Interesting would probably mean that I've died. Timber! Ah, thank you, there's a rock. I just realized I was downhill from this tree. The trees take a lot longer to chop and to actually get any resources out of them than just chopping these little saplings. But they do give more resources, so if you're willing to put in a little bit of time investment, you can get a lot out of it. We got some seeds as well. Just tree seeds, not vegetable seeds yet, unfortunately. I like to remove the stumps. If you leave the stumps around, no new trees will grow within like a radius of that. Versus if you take it out, the game will naturally spawn new trees in an area where there once was trees. Very slowly, but it does still happen. Okay, Gremlin, Thank you. Okay, it is nighttime, and at night, more dangerous enemies tends to come out, and more of them. This is the Greyling, the little gremlin creature's big brother, a grey dwarf. They hit a lot harder, and they can throw rocks. They also, when they die, drop not only resin, but they'll drop wood, and sometimes grey dwarf eyes as well. I see this one did not grace us with its eyeball. They are scary in early game. They tend not to travel alone, so be wary. Be very, very wary. I gotta gather more wood though. And here's Hugin to tell us about the night. You're a little late, buddy. Yeah. And he doesn't warn you that more dangerous creatures come out at night. Nope. That you only really learn later on in the game when different types of creatures start coming out at night. For now, it's just more of them. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there's a skeleton out. That is dangerous. Give me a second, skeleton. Let me just top up my food, please. Okay, so we can be as tough as possible. The skeleton's probably gonna punch through my shield. Oh, they punch so hard. They punch so hard. Okay, the shield is not worth it. I think it just slows me down. Alright, let's see. Swing, swing. Come on, swing at me. Nope, miss. Alright, I can get 2 in. Oh, don't push your luck with 3. Oh, I said don't push your luck with 3. Ouch. Of course, now I can eat a mushroom. Skeleton's not even gonna give me anything good. It's just gonna give me bone. But I have to get rid of him. Okay, swing your sword. Nope. 1, 2. Okay. Swing your sword. Dang it. That was very poorly played by me. Very, very poorly played. Now, if you die and you haven't set the spawn point, place the bed, like in most survival games again, you just respawn at your starting area, which is the boss trophy area thing where we first landed. You'll see top right corner, I don't have skill drain on. That really sucks. It feels like you're being punished for the death, which, you know, it's a game. I just want to play a game. So I don't have skill drain on, and you'll also notice that I did drop all of my gear when I died. That I have left on. So if I die in a very precarious area, I'm still capable of losing all of my gear. Just not the skills that I've worked so hard to, you know, accumulate. That seems like a rough punishment. So let's run up here. There's my death beacon. I can't believe I died on day 1, but I guess that's what I get for trying to stay up all night. Usually you want to build a bed, you know, as quickly as possible, and you want to sleep through your night. Right. Didn't have a lot in it, so I got it all back. I don't know where the skeleton has gone. Are you the same one? It's the same bloody skeleton! Swing! There we go. Okay. I just needed one more go at him. Regardless, the sun will rise soon. I just got the notification that we are on day 2! We survived the night without a bed! You wouldn't see me trying to do that in Minecraft. I'm about to try something that I definitely don't need to try, but I want to. And I think it's worth bringing you guys along for the ride of it in case it works. Come on, up. It might take a little while, but I think, there we go. I can do it that way. I've seen it done. I know you can chop down the birch trees, just for reference, right? Birch tree? Too hard. I can't chop it with a flint axe. But you can break it with other falling objects. I feel like I want to go this way next. Whoa, ow! Preferably without me underneath it. Go on, hit the rock. What did that do? Nothing. That's trash. That's really rubbish. Why is the rock not doing any damage to it? That did something. Okay, cool. That worked. Let's eat a raspberry so I have some more stamina. Hey, okay, we got it broken into 2 pieces. Progress! This is taking a little while though. Okay, well, that's all that log had to give, but we have another. Finally, we got it! And, yeah, we got fine wood out of that. 13 pieces of fine wood. That's bloody brilliant. Go away, I'm busy celebrating. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was planning on using that fine wood to make a fine wood bow and just bypass the first crude bow that you make in Valheim. But it turns out I actually need core wood for that as well, which means black forest, and we need copper and all those things first, so that ain't happening. We're still gonna have to make the crude bow. But even that will have to wait because I don't have enough leather scraps for it just yet. What I do have enough of, I think, is wood. I've got a good bit of wood, so I think we can go ahead and start to build, and that is a horrible angle with the sun right on my back. After I get rid of this boar. Because we need leather scraps. Ouch! Rude, sir! So I'm thinking I want to build it on this hill over here, right? Our little ruined stone thingy is over here, and the boss fight is way over there. I think this hill is a pretty good spot to do, and I don't need to relocate too many trees, although I've done a fair bit of that over there. Anyway, I'm not too sure how I feel about the hill. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about the hill. But I think, since one of my goals for this playthrough is to learn how to be a bit of a better builder in Valheim, I'm gonna do this hill whether I want to or not, and we're just gonna make it work. We're gonna figure it out as we go. One thing I do think I would like to do is I want it to be up high, fairly high. So let's start here. And one thing, like, note, Valheim building mechanics, not the easiest thing ever. It's not the most difficult, but... Okay, let's go that direction. You can only build in one of 12 axes, I think. And from here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And we are counting with Spartan today. Snap to the bottom. And snap to the bottom. Okay, there's our first frame. Now we're gonna have to go forward from there. And while I'm not quite done on the outside, I think I can move some of the basics inside in the meantime. So let's go ahead and place down our workbench just so that we can build things again. Furniture-wise, we're gonna need a bed. I'm not sure where to put the bed because it has to be close to a fireplace, and I don't know if we can have a fireplace close enough. Is this my first bed? This is my first bed. Hi, Hugin. Okay, spawn point set. Now, if we die, we'll respawn here and not somewhere else, you know? Yeah, handy. Important stuff. I noticed that I had missed a column here. And I only noticed this after I already picked up that work table over there. I think I want to put a column here as well. Okay. Yeah. So, we're not done. I want to do some more detailing to it, but I kind of like the general shape. I like that this here at the bottom can kind of act as a workshop, a workspace area. It's here that I want to try and put a fireplace down. So, fireplace, if I just put it right here, is my house going to catch on fire, and how bad is the smoke going to be? Looks like the smoke manages to escape out the side. Maybe not. This looks like it's going to gather. Let's give it a little bit and see what it does. But I can rest here, which is good. I still have the fire symbol and it says I'm resting while being sheltered. Ooh, look at the smoke coming in and through the floor. Okay, I think we need to move that fire. If I put it here, how's the smoke going to behave? It should just go straight past it, right? And if I then come upstairs, I can still get my rested bonus. The bed is not close to the fireplace though, so let's pick that up. Let's put it on the other side. I can sleep! Let's have our first actual sleep since coming to Valheim! Absolutely fantastic. Okay, that works. It's very dark, we'll build torches. Don't worry, and it's day 4! Make sure that stays full. I think I'm going to need... I mean, my resources are fairly capped already in terms of how much I can carry. Let's see. Let's start by building some storage inside of our house so that we can move some of those resources over and get rid of the temporary storage chests. I am going to need a good bit of storage. We're going to probably be staying in this house for a little while, at least until we know where the next boss spawn of the Black Forest is going to be. You know, long after we've beaten Eikthyr and all that. So I'll put down a couple of chests. I have room to expand my chests. I can probably go up a layer as well. That's grand. Do that. Let's say wood goes in the first one. Stone. Food? Yeah, I'll figure it out as I go along. Doesn't matter too much, not hypercritical. Now I can move the rest of this stuff in. Ooh, damn it. Just barely can't carry that. What if I drop that? I can carry it now. Just, you know, I can't carry the food that is actually critical for my survival, but who needs that, right? Who needs food? There we go. That's not the grandest thing ever. I think it could probably do with a little bit more detail on the roof, but I think that's pretty decent. These diagonal struts on the bottom definitely added a lot to it. I've got a lot of these diagonals on the staircase. Just helps make it more structurally realistic, right? Bulks it out, makes it look sturdier. I dig it. I dig it. We've got a nice long staircase up, and on the inside, not a lot. I've got some chests, and we have our bed. And I can repair things, and we can get a rested bonus, and that means, my friends, it's time to make some real progress. We've had our fun. We've built our little house. I want to fight the boss still. Yeah. Are we doing that today? I don't think we're doing that today. I think we'll do that in the next episode. I think we're pretty much done. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I've recorded a ton. I think we'll do the boss fight in the next one. We'll do the final prep and everything for it. For now, guys, look at our house. Look at it! We have a house! I wish I could get up there to get rid of that piece of floating wood, but I dig it. I dig it! I'll see you guys in the next video. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. Like, comment, subscribe, all the wonderful things. And, yeah. We'll fight the boss in the next one.